So how does launching a mobile phone fit into Solana's broader ambition of being a pivotal, key NFT blockchain?
Thank you for having me, first of all. It's awesome to be here. So phones are the everyday device that you use. You know, everybody has one. You probably spend more time on your phone than on anything else. And the most important part about crypto and these networks is self-custody. And it's a really complicated piece because it involves cryptography. So not a lot of people understand it. Not a lot of people actually use wallets like Phantom, like MetaMask around the world. And the goal with the phone is to make that experience delightful and easy and simple, and have the user experience of like Google Pay or something like that.
You actually had a career in mobile back at Qualcomm.
Yeah.
How long have you been thinking about a crypto mobile phone?
Oh, as soon as we started working on Solana, we kind of felt that, imagine everybody in the world using these networks. Of course, they're going to use them from their phones. And because it involves secrets and cryptography, given that it worked a lot on the hardware layer, the firmware layer, it's kind of obvious to build all of these smarts directly into the device itself. So kind of having your hardware wallet be your phone just makes a lot of sense.
Now, Solana has gotten a lot of buzz over the last couple of years. More broadly, what is it about Solana that you think makes it better than other blockchains?
It's cheaper and faster. That's about it. And that means that developers building Web3 applications can build them for a larger number of people, make it more delightful, simpler, and easier to use. And that has translated into growth everywhere, but holy moly, NFTs. There's 15 million, nearly 15 million NFTs minted on Solana. That's not something any one of us expected, but it's kind of crazy to watch.
Now, Helium has also been trying to do something similar with wireless for years, but they're just now starting a 5G pilot. They have a deal with Dish. What does Solana think it can do better here? Are you looking for corporate wireless deals along those lines?
I would love to take a Helium 5G SIM card and plug it into Saga. That would be amazing. That means this is a crypto phone running on a decentralized 5G network.
So, Solana has been focused on more kind of fintech applications. Why throw wireless into the mix?
I think the key part to adoption is making that experience of cryptography simpler for users. It's just such a complicated thing, and one of the biggest challenges is even for web developers, like Web3 developers. They can't build true Web3 applications for the big app stores. So part of the Solana mobile stack is a developer-friendly app store that doesn't have extractive fees, and that's a huge selling point for a lot of devs.
Solana has been having issues with congestion. Won't this additional usage make that worse?
So congestion issues that we have on the network come from bots, not really from humans. And a lot of the performance improvements in 110 are already showing that a lot of the bugs have been fixed. Every release just makes the network better and better.
What else are you doing to fix the reliability issues?
There's 3 technologies that are rolling out. So they're already implemented in 1.10, and 1.10 is already in mainnet. But they're not activated by the community yet. And that's going to take over the next several months. And that's quick, stake-weighted KOS, and most importantly, localized fee markets. So if you heard of Ethereum and how there's an airdrop and all of a sudden transactions are costing $1,000, that's something that can be contained within an application. So when there's something popular happening in one airdrop, that doesn't impact Solana Pay, for example.
Now, the crypto market is going through this broader crypto winter, and I'm so curious what your take is on that and whether you think this skepticism around digital currencies will bleed into the blockchain market.
Yeah, I think what's been really surprising is that the users that are engaging on platforms like Magic Eden haven't slowed down. The amount of engagement they're having, how often they're participating in mints, and how many of them are doing it, that just keeps growing and growing. So I think we're, for the first time, seeing web experiences that are totally decoupled from the price of Bitcoin. And I think the big deal here is that these are new business models. Magic Eden does not make money off an ad exchange somewhere. It's a purely Web3 application running on Web3 digital assets.
Now, there's a more existential question at play here. We're seeing venture capitalists that have plowed money into blockchain technology, big backers of Solana. I wonder how you square that with this ethos of decentralization.
So I think what actually drives decentralization is users that use the network and love it and need to run the actual physical hardware because they're getting some value out of it. And because of that, we've seen the number of nodes in the network breach over half of what Ethereum has today. So roughly 3,400 on Solana, and I think roughly about 6,000 on Ethereum. So kind of roughly, if you think of it in these terms, Solana is as half as decentralized as Ethereum, but one of the top 3 networks at this point.
Any concerns about DYDX competing with Solana?
So I think DYDX moved from Starkware to a Cosmos chain. I mean, I love Cosmos. Zaki is an amazing builder. I love that whole community. I think that's a perfectly great spot for them for the kind of application they're building.